Hello everyone, we're out in our 1992 Toyota 4Runner SR5.
SR5 V6.
Oh yeah, I forgot the V6 part.
It's a big deal.
So we're just gonna do a quick highway run here, just give you an idea of how it's going. Stopped at Starbucks, got a nice tea. We're on the highway doing 50 miles an hour and just getting on.
I think probably the biggest thing to mention on this is the odometer.
Oh God, that's low. 45,297 kilometers.
So what's that in miles?
25,000, 26,000 miles.
Oh my God. So this 4Runner, as quite a few 4Runners, came out of the Pacific Northwest, but in Canada. This has been a Canadian vehicle since new on the West Coast, and obviously spent most of its time in a garage. These vehicles, probably all over North America, were often purchased by families or retiring folks in both second generation and all the way up. So there is a fair amount of these vehicles that can be found with quite low mileage and that just got used as grocery getters or visiting the grandkids or whatever, what have you. So this one is in a pretty exquisite condition. It seems to be original paint across the entire thing. We'll do some paint metering to further ascertain that, but I think the probably second most important thing to that odometer is the overall condition, the underside, and especially the interior. We'll walk you around a little bit more in the interior when we pull over, but it is pretty much perfect absolutely everywhere. The climate here on the West Coast of Canada is of such that you don't get a lot of degradation of interior materials, so you don't get a lot of fading because we probably only have 5 months of sunshine. We don't have really snow and salty roads, so the undersides are kept really well, but you don't get sun beating in through the windshield and cracking dashes and all the rest. So this is a 3-liter V6, so this is near the end of them using the 3-liter. I believe in 94 they started using 3.4 liter. It is the 4-speed automatic transmission with their no longer gear driven but chain driven transfer case, both 4 high and 4 low. Sorry, my gimbal just failed there. Sorry about that. We are back. So I was just saying that this is the chain-driven transfer case, which I think for all intents and purposes is a good thing and was an upgrade that they made and then continued on in later generations. It does have newly refinished SR5 wheels, aluminum wheels, and we were looking to do a new tire on it as it came still with its original tires, as it didn't wear out its original Dunlops. If you guys want those, we'll probably include those in the auction as well. We chose Yokohama's, figured it was quite fitting. Went with a 31-inch tire, and Tim can tell you how it drives, but it feels...
No, it's very tight. In typical Toyota fashion, I pressed all the buttons and switches in the vehicle, and everything seems to work. The hazard lights, rear defrost, the air conditioning blows super cold, all the lights work, rear wiper works, front wipers work, radio works. I haven't tried the lighter. We can do that right now. But it's just super clean and super tight. Toyota's so impressive over time how their vehicles age and don't oh yeah, it works, just don't wear out like some other vehicles. So we're going to sell this one out of Victoria, BC, Canada. Here I'm going to try the rear window. Yep, power rear window works. Up and down. It's manual wind-up windows inside the vehicle. But we'll sell it out of Victoria, BC. If you're going to import it into the USA, the emission sticker does say compliant for the US, including California, I believe. So we'll take a picture of that. Just make sure wherever you're going to register it that you know the rules there. We can help you get a Washington state title and import it into the US. It's a super easy process. There is 2.8% duty due on the vehicle for the final sale price and some various customs and brokerage fees that add up to around $800. We'll give you a breakdown if you like. But we can certainly assist you the whole way through and get the vehicle to wherever you are going to register it.
I think probably what's worth mentioning and some of the chit-chat that we make in other videos is that this second generation 4Runner, this is the generation that preceded or came after the first generation boxy removable roof style. In the last little while, the values of those first generation and then the third generations have started going kind of crazy in regards to what they were previously worth and could be found. They're getting harder and harder to come across. Some of the steel in the earlier generation Toyota stuff was a bit of an issue for Rust Belt states and climates where rust was an issue. So finding them in really good condition with zero rust is getting more and more challenging. The rise of the values of the first generations and the third generations have, I think, left a bit of an opportunity for people that want to put money into a collectible Toyota four-wheel drive. And I think that opportunity might lie in these second generations. They haven't been going for quite as much, but I think this one being super low mileage is a very good opportunity, and quite honestly, I'm tempted myself. It's a beautiful truck. There is nothing to point out in the interior. This is pretty damn close to mint. I'll go more in depth on a walk around.
Talk about the underside too. It's so clean. Like if you look over the underside of this vehicle, you're just going to see so much of the original metal in the original condition without any signs of wear and tear, really. So we'll take very good photos, and when we do our walk around video, get the camera under there so you can see. But bid with confidence. We've sold close to 120 cars on Bring a Trailer, and we'll work with you the whole way through to try and make it an easy process.
I don't think there's too much to add there. Everything works, I would say, perfectly. It really does feel like a new car on the interior. This video is primarily just to show you guys the car driving. If it was a sports car, we'd be out hammering on it. We might, just before we get back to the shop, add on a quick little video of putting it into 4 high and 4 low. Just want to make sure we're on a gravel surface to do that, as these tires are brand new, super sticky, and we're surrounded by pavement. So we'll be back for one last installment, and we thank you very much and look forward to showing you this pretty incredible 4Runner on the outside. So being that we're in Victoria, it's a little hard to find gravel. We found a gravel lot here, and Tim's just going to cycle through 4 high and 4 low, and then do a turn in each. Once you're in a high 4, do a turn, get some resistance.
So that's 4-wheel drive on the fly.
You can see it's on the dash there, and
I can feel it now in the steering wheel. That changed.
Okay, so we're rolling around. You want to, while you're cruising, you want to roll out of 4 high. So now he's back in 2-wheel drive. Great, and now we'll come to a complete stop.
Neutral.
And then over. Watch out, there's a dog in front of you. And then...
So he lost a leg, that dog. He's a tripod dog.
And then so here's 4 low, definitely in low gearing. 4-wheel drive is engaged again. Tim will do a hard turn here. And we'll, I'm sure, feel the skipping in the front wheel. Yep. Now there you go.
It works. Shocking, a Toyota that works.
With 45,000 K. Okay, thanks everyone.